The top 10 cheapest European countries to visit. Europe offers a variety of travel destinations for people with different tastes and interests, from sandy beaches to blue coastlines to mountains and historic places. Dating back over thousands of years, Europe is a home to each one of these. But visiting the most famous spots will stretch your budget, which is not a good option sometimes. So to ease your financial tension, I'll be telling you about the top 10 cheapest European countries that you can visit. These places are not only budget friendly but are also magical and beautiful ones. You can choose the most suitable place from the list ahead and enjoy some real quality time over there. Don't forget to watch this video till the very end, or you're going to miss a lot of interesting travel destinations. Let's get started now. Number 10. The Czech Republic. At number 10 we have the Czech Republic. It's not really as cheap as it used to be, but if you want to stay outside of the main city core in Prague, in cities like Brno, CZECH, Kumlov, and Ostrava, you can find many bargains. January and February are the cheapest months to visit, but March and May also offer some great discounts on flights and accommodations. You can visit main places in Prague for free and can also take paid tours. I prefer that you grab a map and start exploring on your own. You can walk on Charles Bridge, stop by the astronomical clock, and walk the cobblestone streets of Old Town Square and its medieval buildings. If you plan to go during the high seasons, the hotels will still be affordable to book. One of the cheapest travel destinations includes a fairy tale town of CZECH Kumlo, the unusual town of CZECH, and the never-ending trails and mountains of Bohemian Switzerland National Park. I must say this is a really good option. And you know the best part? Beers are cheaper than water in the Czech. Number 9. Slovakia. Next we have Slovakia at number 9. There's tons of fun and it's affordable outdoor attractions in Slovakia. Although Slovakia's capital is one of the most expensive destinations, there are lots of free places to go during your trip. In addition to many tiny galleries spread across the entire city, Bratislava is also home to lots of street sculptures. It's a relatively small place and you can explore it on foot. Most of the beautiful places are located around the old town center area. But if you choose to travel outside the main city, the transportation is really cheap. The High Tatras, Slovakia's tallest mountains, and a massive national park, has hundreds of kilometers of hiking trails. If you decide to visit between June and October, you can enjoy a perfect hiking place. And if you choose to visit it in the winters, then they are a great place for snowshoeing, as well as downhill and cross-country skiing. The best thing is that all the national parks are free in Slovakia. You can also find heritage sites which are very cheap to discover. So yes, Slovakia is a good pick. Number 8. Hungary. Moving down to the list, we have Hungary next. It's one of the cheapest places in Europe. Hungary's capital, Budapest, is home to a long list of free attractions, including walking on the chain bridge across the Danube and exploring the Castle Hill area. The places such as Buda Castle and the underground castle labyrinth are not free to visit, but are really affordable. You can enjoy the country's street food, which is really cheap and tasty. You should definitely try langos, a sort of deep-fried pizza topped with cheese, tomato sauce, or sour cream, which is the most famous food of the country. As you move away from the capital, you'll find lower prices for outdoor adventure. It's a good choice for a vacation, I must say. Number 7. Slovenia. At number 7, we have Slovenia, which is in the Eastern Europe. The best thing about Slovenia is the sandy beaches, which are really affordable. Koper Beach, nearby Mesna Beach, Moon Bay, and the famous seaside resort of Porto Rose are all very affordable in late spring. One of the most stunning sights in the country is Ljubljana, with turquoise lakes, snow-capped mountains, and medieval castles. It's easy to see why Ljubljana attracts millions of backpackers and travelers each year. Transportation is also cheap, and you can find many other destinations that you can go and visit with a fixed budget. And yes, it's one of the most budget-friendly places to visit. Number 6. Portugal. At number 6, we have Portugal, which offers pristine beaches, delicious street-side food, and an endless supply of wine for your visit. If you visit outside the peak season, which is June to August, it will reduce your cost considerably. From November to February, prices drop even more, but the temperature remains around 17 to 18 degrees Celsius, so it's the perfect time to visit to score great bargain. Some of the places that are free to explore are the ancient town of Evora, a World Heritage Site, and the 12th century Templar Castle and Covenant of Christ in the town of Tomar. You can choose to tap Air Portugal, which is affordable and comfortable to fly into the country. So yeah, it's a cheap country to visit. Number 5. Ukraine. Next comes one of the places that were off the radar for tourists for a long time, but is coming up to the list of places to be discovered and explored. I'm talking about Ukraine. Tours heading to Chernobyl and the abandoned city of Pripyat are cheaper in winter, as temperatures are unforgiving in the area, and most visitors don't want to deal with ice and snow. Beaches are also a good option for the summer season. If you choose to have the local food, which includes areniki, those are filled dumplings, and holupsi, stuffed cabbage, you can really save some money. The only thing to worry about on your visit is the hotels, as the prices don't vary much throughout the year in the larger cities, but the rates are pretty affordable if we talk overall. Number 4. Montenegro. At number 4, we have a new country that's regained its independence in 2006, but is now a good and cheap spot for traveling. I'm talking about Montenegro. You can expect very cheap food prices as long as you stick to the hearty, meaty, local food such as meat stuffed pie like burek, etc. Crno Jezero, a mountain lake surrounded by deep green bluish forest, is a stunning destination for hiking and swimming, and completely free to enjoy. Ada Bojana, a small island away from the pricey shoreline towns, is a prime destination for kite surfing and a lovely summer destination with very affordable prices, so I would recommend you to definitely visit and discover this new place on the map if you're tight on a budget. Number 3. Poland. I hope you're getting some really cheap and beautiful traveling suggestions in this video. I'm now gonna move to our top 3 European destinations which are cheap. At number 3, we have Poland, which has a lot of travel destinations to offer. March and April are ideal months to travel to urban Poland because the weather is warming up, the prices are still low, and the castles and palaces that were closed during the winters are opening up again, often at discounted prices. The destinations that are cheap or even free to visit include climbing the old town hall tower for great views in Krakow, the 13th century castle of the Teutonic Order of Malbork, and the ancient Białowieża Forest. The larger cities have many museums, and the best thing that one day of every week offers free visitation, which is cool. Trains aren't always very cheap in Poland, so you can get almost anywhere via bus for very little money. But Poland is a worthy option to consider. Number 2. Romania. Next on number 2, we have one of the cheapest places to visit in Europe. Romania it is, guys. You can head towards the town of Carpathian Mountains for some hiking, or you can visit Brasov. The tours are really affordable to book, and the trains aren't always in the best condition in Romania, but they're safe and very cheap. In warmer weather, renting a bike can be a great way to explore smaller cities, or you can join one of the many free walking tours that depart from the center of the town. The meals are cheap and hearty and filling. Street food are always a preferable choice when you want to cut short your budget. Romania is a really good and affordable place to go. And finally, at number 1, Bulgaria. The place that is the cheapest to visit in Europe and that has made it to number 1 is Bulgaria. There are many good reasons to support this. The accommodations, the flights, and entertainment will cost you only a fraction of what you'd pay in Western Europe. You can ski, eat, and travel around the country for a tenth of what it costs in the West. While Sofia is the first stop for many visitors, smaller cities such as Plovdiv, which is home to over 200 archaeological sites, are even cheaper to explore. Hotels are cheap and they offer not only free breakfast but also free shuttles. One of the most recommended places to visit includes the countryside where castles, villages, and hiking trails which offer great hikes and breathtaking views. So yeah, Bulgaria is all in one affordable package for you to go if you're running low on your finances. These were some of the most beautiful and cheapest places to visit in Europe. I hope you're now having multiple budgeted options for a vacation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. I would love to hear your reviews in the comments section below. If you will press the bell icon, you can get instant notifications for my videos. I'll be seeing you soon with another video, and until then, take care. See ya!